Well, coming back, the 1990 Chuck Rock jumps up on the scene with a lean in a pocket full of grain. Okay, let me stop. Let me stop. Whoo, that was that. Yeah, yeah. Y'all know. For those who know, y'all know what it was. Anyway, yeah, we back in this pace, man. I'm just, just thinking about some things, man. Just think about where I came from and where I'm at now, mentally, and just how I see everything. Especially myself because I look at myself so differently, y'all. The villain done seen some things, y'all, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all because I feel like we family. I can say this, and it ain't nothing, but I used to hate myself. There was a time in my life I really didn't like myself. There was a time in my life I couldn't look in the mirror. There was a time in my life where I couldn't tell myself that I love myself and really mean it and really believe it and really mean it. Like when I say I was, let me see, how should I say this? I was tormented. Let me say that. Let me say that. I was tormented. I was, ooh, it's hard. It's hard how to put the words together with this one, but I was made to hate myself. Let me say that. I was told I wasn't gonna be nothing. Wasn't gonna, you know, ever find love and stuff like that. Now, let me tell you why that was said. Because that was passed down to them, right? When you perpetuate, when someone does something to you and you go off and you do it to somebody else, you have to at some point internalize that. Because again, ain't nobody here perfect. We're not here to, you know, but we should be trying to get better. And again, that's what I'm doing with my channel. I feel like the more I live, the more I learn, and the more I want to get better. The more I see, the more I hear, the more I feel, then the more I can accomplish. And with love, because I came from a place of hate. My foundation, there's a lot of hatred there. But I'm going to tell you one thing, though, and this is why I love the black experience, because if it wasn't for black women, certain black women in my life came to me and told me things that only a black woman's going to tell me or say. And I don't think I could have got that in any other community. I don't think a white girl would have said it. I don't think a Spanish girl would have said this. I know an Indian, and when I say Indian, I mean people from India, whatever you want to call them, whatever they call themselves. Um, I don't think that they would have said the things that I've heard from my black queens, my sisters, and I'm talking about real women. I ain't talking about hoes. I ain't talking about bitches. I'm talking about real women who took the time to get to know somebody and develop a real relationship. And that allowed me to look at who I am. That helped shape me, helped shape me, inform me to go off and to experiment mentally and think outside the box. Because at one point, I was in the box. I'm not even going to hold you. I was ignorant as shit. I was dumb. I didn't care about a lot of different things. And that's why I can talk about what I'm talking about because I've been there and I've done it. I have been a part of some things that I'm not proud of. I'm not going to glorify. And when I see us repeating these certain things, I just feel like it's asinine. We should not be out here doing it. And most of this stuff, again, is being passed down. So somebody got to stop it at some point. But yeah, I used to hate myself, man. Like real talk. I did not like who I was, and I mean as a child, growing up. So fighting those demons, trying to figure out who and what I am, why, and where I want to be. So not having somebody in your life telling you positive things can be really detrimental as a child. If you really love your children, you're going to go out of your way to doing certain things for them. You're going to let them know that they are beautiful, special, and they're purposely made. You know what I mean? When we pass down harmful, just detrimental type stuff to our children, that impacts them more than we can ever imagine. And if they don't get that off of them, they're gonna get that energy out some other way. You know, people got, and that's the thing. And you know, we pass energy to each other, and you got to understand what you're passing on. And the last thing you want to do is harm your child. I would think, you know, I would never want to pass down what was passed down to me, to my son or my daughter. That's not, you know, it's the whole point of why I'm saying what I'm saying and trying to get this out there, because I know that there's other people dealing with this. Some of us don't like talking about it out loud. So if I got to be the voice of it and you just listen, hey, it is what it is. But I do want you to comment. I do want you to give me some feedback. I can't think of everything. Some of y'all going through some stuff that I can't even imagine right now. Some stuff I might have been through before, and I ain't got there yet. You know, because we all done been through. This life is really something serious. It can be beautiful, but it can be horrifying at the same time. You know, but again, I'm only one person, so allow me to grow with you if that's something that you're trying to do, because that's my whole point of this, is to get better and be better, and to get over some demons that, like I said, were passed down. We have to stop perpetuating. We have to give it up. We got to let that go. We got to let all of it go, you know, and it's no other option. So what was born, what was let me say it like this: what was given to me is gonna die with me, unless it's something that's needed to pass down. I'm not gonna pass down no bullshit. I'm not gonna serve, my children anything that isn't necessary. So we got to come together on certain things. I don't think that we're gonna agree on everything, but I feel like this is something we can agree on. So love yourself. You know, it starts there. But we gonna get back up, man. Just want to let y'all know I'm here for you. I love you. Like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy Villain. I'm dead about that too, man. I'm dead serious, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Like, let me know what's going on. I want to hear what y'all talking about out here. Cause again, I'm just freestyling some of my past, and I just thought about. I said, damn, I remember when I used to feel this way, and I really did. So if that's something that you've been through, or you fighting through that right now with hatred in yourself and your heart, we can get through it. I'm trying to tell you, it's a lot going on. It's information that can be passed down to you. You may have to just talk it out. So let's do that. But you'll be hearing from me. And I love you. Peace.